of the people to take those steps. I don't know what you think about that, but Honorable Oundo, you wanted to joyride.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Let me also join my colleague in empathizing with the victims of Wagala massacre. I also remember in 2016, doing some work, I traveled from Moyale all the way to Wajir by road. And along the line, one of the guides showed us the famous Wagala airstrip where the massacre occurred. And indeed, there was some kind of a monument, a white thing. So that's actually on my Facebook page. My phone is off. I would have showed him to indicate I have been there. Honorable Speaker, this country has suffered a lot of historical injustice, has suffered a lot of inhuman treatment and breach of human rights. We must find a way. We currently, Honorable Speaker, we have a government that believes in God, a government headed by a Messiah that was supposedly sent by God. We would have hoped by now, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Oundo, that statement is sacrilegious.
Let me withdraw that particular statement.
Yes.
But only let me say, we have a government that came through holding the Bible, promising all the good things in this world. Honorable Speaker, it is tellingly unfair that all this time we have had no concerted efforts to literally address historical injustice, starting from independence up to now. It only took the intervention of Baba Raila Odinga for there to be some mockery of some kind of a committee to assess and compensate the victims. As we compensate the victims, Honorable Speaker, the government has got the records of the perpetrators of injustice, individual culpability. We can never saddle the people of Kenya for offenses and crimes committed by people we can tell who they are. Honorable Speaker, it must get to a point we must hold people responsible for their crimes without looking around the issue of executive order. Honorable Speaker, when we laid Baba to rest, there is a photo that has been circulating of the policeman who aimed his bullet and gun on the car of Baba Raila Odinga in Kware area. You cannot tell me that the government ought to have compensated the damage to the car, yet the perpetrator is known very well, captured everywhere. Honorable Speaker, we must stop punishing the taxpayer to pay for offenses for people we can identify. When Baba came from the US, while Baba you were away, the people who stoned him on Ojogo Road.
Honorable Oundo, you know, is to ask supplementary questions or to seek clarification. Now you are debating. And you are debating in a manner that is exposing a lot of issues, which will bring, more questions and blur the issues further.
This is my further question.
Now you are calling that team a mockery of a team.
Let me rephrase my question.
Yes, you know it is a very important team, and it has only been stopped by the courts. I thought you would be reminding the courts to let that team work.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Let me rephrase my point of concern, further clarification, which might not have an answer now, but when they sit in jail, they can apply their mind on this matter. That, Honorable Speaker, what can we do as a country? One, to identify individual culpabilities. Secondly, to ensure those who are responsible for any abuse of human rights of any Kenyan, they are held personally liable instead of saddling the national treasury and the people of Kenya to pay for heinous crimes committed by individuals. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Oundo. The MP for Tharaka Nithi County.
MP Wajir West, Mheshimiwa Honorable Farah. It is now for 20 years since the Wagara massacre happened. I remember